to the future, past to the future, yeah, past to the future. Never stop, never.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Retronic to the Future. I am your host, the Prime Commander, and today we'll be taking a look at the newest Jessy the Body Ventura figure. Jessy recently signed a Legends deal in which we got the figure. What was that line? The more expensive, the unnecessarily expensive line, the Ultimate. So we got an Ultimates Jessy, and then we also got this one, which is basically an interview Jessy. I forget if this is from a pay-per-view or Saturday night's main event, but anyway, stay tuned. I'll be looking at this figure, and let's rate it and see how it goes. All right, so here is the figure out of the package, and I'm really happy to have this figure for my interview segments. I was using custom figures, or I was going to be using custom Jessy the Body Ventura figures, but now I don't have to since I have this one, and it's a really good figure. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's just the interview Jessy, so you have Jessy in a shirt, some pants, some shoes, a jacket. He does come with sunglasses, alternate pairs of hands, and he comes with a hat with those stringly, sparkly things that hung over his ears and the back of his head. And I mean, what can I really say? It's just a basic figure. It's Jessy in his interview gear. I do appreciate that they gave us another head with Jessy. That is the out of the Ultimate Edition, you got 3 heads, and in my opinion, the best one was the one where he has the sort of like giving a mug face, you know, an angry face, as opposed to the gritting teeth version and the open mouth version that came with the Ultimate Edition. So I'm happy to have that because I wanted to have extras of those for some of the customs that I had made, which I'll be showing those soon. I haven't gotten to that yet. I have to pull all that stuff together because I actually switched from using the Jax Mattel's. I said Jax Mattel. I switched from using the Jax Jessy the Ventura figurehead into using these heads, and I really do like them. I really do like them, or at least I like the mugging face head Jessy. So it's just a basic look. It's accurate. It's on point. It's good. Nothing special about it. It's Jessy. Here we have a close-up of the Jessy figure so you can get a better look of his face. And I'll be honest with you, I do like this figure, but I did have a hard time getting the glasses to stay right on his face with the headpiece. It wasn't too bad. I had more issues with the Mattel's newest Coco Beware figure, but I was able to get this to stay, but it wasn't perfect, or it didn't have a secure fit, and I couldn't get it exactly how I wanted. And I do think that's reflective in this picture here. Not anything to worry about. I do believe I won't be using the glasses because of this issue going forward whenever I get back to the wrestling segments, but it is nice to have. I always look for extra pairs of glasses, and so this is a close-up, and there you go. It's Jessy. Here is a close-up of Jessy without the glasses and the hat. And again, I really do like this head. I'm glad they provided this one instead of the others that were provided with the Ultimate Edition, and I'll review my Ultimate Edition figure soon. I was not really happy with that figure. I do not like the body, and I feel that it's too short, but I'll go into detail on that when I get to that figure. But this Jessy, again, they used the head that I like the most, so that it gives me an option of having extra heads for the different Jessys that I do want to make, because I plan on extending his wrestling career. I have a great plan for Jessy. I want to have him wrestle for a couple of years while commentating, because I always, when I was younger, I really loved that Jesse's look. He, to me, was like the bizarro version of Hulk Hogan, and by the time I got into wrestling, he was just strictly commentating. He was not wrestling anymore. So, I really always wanted to see his career continue, and I think I have some really good plans that feel that people would appreciate when I get down to making those matches. But anyway, again, the head's great. I really do like it. It's a little too small. The head could be a little bit larger. I've noticed that they're shrinking some of the heads, but again, great figure, great head. I love it. Here I have a shot of Jessy without his jacket and other accessories. I also switched the hands. He's included here for scaling with a Little Richard figure from, I guess that's what, 1983, 1984. And anyway, you can see that Jessy scales perfectly with this figure. There's not much to it. He just doesn't have his accessories. And you could also, if you wanted to use this body, for audience members or things like that, especially if you're going above the waist, and you want to maybe swap out the muscular arms, you could always use a basic arm and just put in a head, and that can give you some some audience members if you go that route. If you need some extra bodies, though he will be particularly tall, so he would have to stand in the back. If they go on sale, I probably would invest in maybe one or two for that purpose. I could always get extra pants if needed, because I do plan on using I would like to use some real figures for the audience for certain things. I definitely plan on getting to that while I use the extreme sets figures, or not figures, but their audience. I use those and try to swap them out, but I do plan on occasionally, for different purposes, using real wrestling figures or real people, and actually have a set of those. You could do so much. You have Marvel Legends and other figure lines where you can add in audience members. So again, it's just a basic picture of Jessy here without the jacket, without the glasses, without the hat. There's a picture of him with his back turned. There's nothing special. And now we're going to move on to the rating. So here we have Jessy again with Little Richard, and this is a Jessy without the glasses, and I'm going to give you my rating. So in terms of design, I gave Jessy a 15, only because of the glasses situation. Again, they don't sit right on his face, even when you're trying to snug them in with the with this hat accessory. Accuracy, I gave him a 25. It's on point, it's accurate, it's perfect that way. The worth is 25. I'm fine with the pricing. If Mattel decides to go up any higher, we definitely will have a problem, but as of right now, I'm content with the $25 figure. Then we have 25 for quality. I really do appreciate the cloth jacket. I think it works well for him, and it's more appreciated and more appropriate, say, than the plastic ones. So for the pros, again, he's accurate. Another pro, we get extra hands. Really, I'll be using the gripping hand, and all the other hands are just, they're just fodder. They're extra fodder for different things and other figures that I might need them for. We also get the cloth jacket. That is a really big pro for me. And again, the only con I really have are the glasses. I think this is a great figure. I encourage people to pick him up, and I will be using him in the future. I like this Jessy, and please like, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll be bringing more. Also comment. I do like engagement. I do try to respond, even though I think I only have one comment out of all of my videos. But going forward, I really would like to build this channel up. So please like, subscribe, and comment, and let's discuss. Take care. Have a good one.
It's amazing, quite amazing. The adventures that we share, they're amazing, forever amazing.